Lamentations Chapter 1. How doth the city remain solitary that was full of people? She is as a widow, she that was great among the nations, and princess among the provinces, is made tributary. She weepeth continually in the night, and her tears run down by her cheeks. Among all her lovers she hath none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt unfaithfully with her, and are her enemies. Judah is carried away captive. Because of affliction, and because of great servitude, she dwelleth among the heathen, and findeth no rest. All her persecutors took her in the straits. The ways of Zion lament, because no man cometh to the solemn feasts. All her gates are desolate, her priests sigh. Her virgins are discomfited, and she is in heaviness. Her adversaries are the chief, and her enemies prosper. For the Lord hath afflicted her, for the multitude of her transgressions, and her children are gone into captivity before the enemy. And from the daughter of Zion all her beauty is departed. Her princes are become like harts that find no pasture, and they are gone without strength before the pursuer. Jerusalem remembered the days of her affliction and of her rebellion, and all her pleasant things that she had in times past, when her people fell into the hand of the enemy, and none did help her. The adversary saw her, and did mock at her Sabbaths. Jerusalem hath grievously sinned, therefore she is in derision. All that honoured her despise her, because they have seen her filthiness. Yea, she sigheth, and turneth backward. Her filthiness is in her skirts. She remembered not her last end. Therefore she came down wonderfully. She had no comforter. O Lord, behold mine affliction. For the enemy is proud. The enemy hath stretched out his hand upon all her pleasant things. For she hath seen the heathen enter into her sanctuary, whom thou didst command that they should not enter into thy church. All her people sigh, and seek their bread. They have given their pleasant things for meat to refresh the soul. See, O Lord, and consider, for I am become vile. Have ye no regard, all ye that pass by this way? Behold, and see, if there be any sorrow like unto my sorrow, which is done unto me wherewith the Lord hath afflicted me in the day of his fierce wrath. From above hath he sent fire into my bones, which prevail against them. He hath spread a net for my feet, and turned me back. He hath made me desolate, and daily in heaviness. The yoke of my transgressions is bound upon his hand. They are wrapped, and come up upon my neck. He hath made my strength to fall. The Lord hath delivered me into their hands. Neither am I able to rise up. The Lord hath trodden under foot all my valiant men in the midst of me. He hath called an assembly against me to destroy my young men. The Lord hath trodden the winepress upon the virgin, the daughter of Judah. For these things I weep. Mine eye, even mine eye, casteth out water, because the Comforter that should refresh my soul is far from me. My children are desolate, because the enemy prevailed. Zion stretcheth out her hands, and there is none to comfort her. The Lord hath appointed the enemies of Jacob round about him. Jerusalem is as a menstruous woman in the midst of them. The Lord is righteous, for I have rebelled against his commandment. Hear, I pray you, all people, and behold my sorrow. My virgins and my young men are gone into captivity. I called for my lovers, but they deceived me. My priests and mine elders perished in the city, while they sought their meat to refresh their souls. Behold, O Lord, how I am troubled. My bowels swell. Mine heart is turned within me, for I am full of heaviness. The sword spoileth abroad, as death doeth at home. They have heard that I mourn, but there is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble, and are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast pronounced, and they shall be like unto me. Let all their wickedness come before thee. Do unto them as thou hast done unto me for all my transgressions. For my sighs are many, and mine heart is heavy.